At VFW Post 1806 in Beaumont, service doesn't end when the uniform comes off.
This post has been around for a very long number of years. Our most recent charter is dated in 1958.
Post Commander Marvin Cash says a new idea came out of a recent meeting, building tiny homes right here on VFW property along Park Street.
This whole area right here is what we're looking at in transforming it.
The goal is to eventually create enough space to help 8 to 10 veterans at a time.
The vision that we have is to make this a small veteran community here.
Commander Cash says the project is still less than 2 weeks old, but the hope is to have 1 or 2 homes built within a year, then keep adding more as funding, permits, plumbing, and other details come together.
How many veterans do you think you could house out here?
At any given time, we're looking at the prospect of housing up to 10 veterans just on this property.
The idea of tiny homes has been talked about before here in Southeast Texas, from a private development in Pinehurst to a veterans village in Kirbyville that later had to pause construction because of funding. Those projects, they show the promise, but also the challenge. Tiny homes, they may be small, but the road to building them, it can be complicated. Zoning, permits, water and sewer lines, and of course, money and long-term support, they all have to come together. That's why the VFW here says that this project will start with just 1 or 2 homes before growing into something bigger.
For Commander Cash, the homes are only part of the mission. He says the VFW already helps veterans with things like food, gas, money, home repairs, and navigating VA claims. He says having veterans living on site, it would make it easier to connect them with those services.
So to be able to take these guys in, we actually have counselors in the VFW that will sit here on a weekly basis and give these guys some therapy if they need it.
Cash says the plan is not just to give someone a roof, but to help them find stability, mental health support, and eventually a job or apartment of their own.
As Americans, why do you think we owe it to veterans to be helping them like this?
Well, a veteran is somebody that has written that blank check, pledged their lives to it, and a lot of times these guys come home broken, come home injured to where they can't provide for themselves, or they don't come home at all.
Cash served 10 years in the military, a Desert Shield and Desert Storm veteran who says he now sees this as his life's work.
It's given me a purpose to serve and help develop our veteran community.
For Cash, it's one more way to honor service by making sure those who served are not left behind. In Beaumont, Mark Armstrong, 12 News.